Basketball in Ethiopia is a growing sport, gaining popularity particularly in urban areas. Though soccer has traditionally been the most popular sport, basketball has been making strides, especially among the youth. Here's a brief overview of the state of basketball in Ethiopia. 1. National Federation and Governing Body. The sport is governed by the Ethiopian Basketball Federation (EBF), which oversees the development of basketball across the country, organizes competitions, and manages the national teams. The EBF is responsible for national leagues and coordinates, with regional basketball bodies to promote the sport. 2. Domestic leagues. Ethiopia has several basketball leagues, including the National Basketball League (NBL), which features both men's and women's teams. Clubs are mainly based in major cities like Addis Ababa, where the basketball culture is stronger, due to better facilities and a larger population. 3. Major clubs. Some of the well-known basketball clubs in Ethiopia include Hawks Basketball Club, Diradawa Basketball Club, and the Dashan Bank Basketball Club. These clubs participate in national competitions and serve as platforms for scouting young talent. 4. National team. Ethiopia has a men's and women's national basketball team. While the teams are not yet major contenders in Africa, they are working on improving their standings within the continent. The men's team participates in regional tournaments such as the FIBA, Africa Zone 5 Championships, which includes countries from East and Central Africa. The women's team also competes in regional events, although they face challenges in terms of funding and exposure. 5. Challenges. Infrastructure. A significant challenge for basketball in Ethiopia is the lack of well-developed infrastructure. Quality indoor courts are limited, and many regions do not have adequate facilities for training. Funding. The sport receives less financial support compared to football, which limits the ability to host large-scale events or provide proper training for athletes. Popularity. While basketball is growing, football still dominates the sporting landscape, which can impact sponsorship and media attention for basketball. 6. Development and grassroots programs. There are grassroots initiatives aimed at promoting basketball among Ethiopian youth, particularly in schools and community centers. Some organizations partner with international bodies to provide training camps, clinics, and equipment aiming to boost the skills and interest of young players. 7. International exposure. Ethiopian players have started gaining attention internationally, with a few making moves to play in leagues outside Ethiopia, primarily in other African countries, Europe, or even the US collegiate system. There's a push to get more Ethiopian athletes, scholarships in international basketball, academies to improve their skills. 8. Basketball culture. Street basketball is a popular pastime,